Hey, changemakers. I have this declaration. I am that who is playing on his own rules. And it wasn't like that before. When I started my first business as an entrepreneur in the concert photography field, I was held in this trap of society and what others are saying. If you're an entrepreneur, you need to struggle. You need to grind. It needs to be hard. And I see this all the time now when working with clients. They feel like they're in a train with a one-way ticket to hell. Another client told me he feels like being on a roller coaster for the last 10 years without any stop. And when he looks down, he sees his family, he sees his friends, but he can't get out of this fucking roller coaster ride. And I was also in this space. I was playing in this space as well. I spent 12 hours in front of my computer doing all the stuff, from doing the homepage to social media, to editing photos, to building a community. And then in the afternoon or in the evening, I went to the concert, shoot the concerts. I came back home until 2 a.m. in the morning. I was editing the photos. And yes, I loved it. And it was damn exhausting. So what really changed my way of being and playing on my own rules was, interestingly, when I became a dad. Once the day was there where I held my daughter in my hands for the first time, I committed to be a dad who is there for her, who is not always in this space of struggling and grinding. And I wanted to make a difference for her and for me. So I took this opportunity and built my business around my family. And what I found is, once I became a dad, is that my value of family became number one. And so I built my business around my family. And this helped me to streamline everything, to focus, to have a laser-focused deep work, a couple of hours a day, and then being with my kids. Now my kids are already growing older. Mia is becoming 9, Noah is 6 years old, and I switched from being a concert photographer to being a coach for leaders and entrepreneurs and change makers to achieve from inner peace. Because if I can do it, you can do it too. So what I've learned is, when you set the borders and the limitations for others for the sake of your own well-being and for the sake of the well-being of your family and friends, everything shifts. So when I built my business as a coach, I was intentional with when I'm working. And so I came up with the plan. What would fit best for me and my family? So it's Monday to Thursday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. This is the time when I am here for my clients. This is the time when I'm showing up as a leader and helping them to change their world and transform their lives. In the morning, I bring my kids to school and kindergarten. In the afternoon, I pick them up and we're doing stuff together with the family. And I was scared in the beginning. Let's be real here. I was thinking, man, when I want to work with all those busy entrepreneurs who I was as well, who would have time in the morning, like, or in the early afternoon? Everyone is fucking busy. And it turned out, it doesn't matter if it's a CEO, if it's a director, if it's a leader, if it's a startup founder. Everyone found time with my schedule. And I guess that's because I set it up like this. There is no other chance to work with me unless you're committing to find time to do this important work for you. And it's not about me, it's about you. Because if you commit to find time in your busy schedule for yourself, where you spend an hour or 45 minutes reflecting on your life, that's a huge commitment. And if people are doing it, they honor and they value their own time. So I tried things out by sometimes, sneaking a client in, especially when it's a different time zone in the evening. And I found that doesn't feel good. My family's up there having dinner and I'm coaching. So I tried it out and I committed to say, no, that's not for me. And I'm getting back to my own schedule. So I think, and I know, if you play the game on your own rules, you will create the world around you. You will shape the world around you that will be in your favor, and you will see how everything is coming together. So, what is one area in your life where you want to play on your own rules and experiment what's happening there?